So Jermaine, 0-0 today against Tooting Mitcham. What are your thoughts on the game?
Happy with how we, happy with the clean sheet first and foremost. I think we know Tooting are free scoring at the minute, and for me, that our first clean sheet of the season, I'm delighted with. I don't think Callum had a shot to save, so really delighted from that point of view. Boys, again, a little bit disappointed. We didn't maybe nick one. I think Lewis had a good chance. Connor had a couple of half chances, and he usually takes them. But overall, really delighted, honestly, to a man. We didn't make any changes today. It's the first time we've done that. First time I've done that. But there were, I mentioned the word resilience. We've been forced into changes, and when the going gets tough, I think sometimes players want to come off, and that was a big thing for me. And for 95, 96 minutes, whatever it was, I thought we were brilliant.
Defensively today, outstanding.
Different gear, and we've had to work really hard. We've obviously brought Liam in, and we've not managed to bring sort of anyone else in that we'd have liked. But what we do have is a great set of coaches and a way of doing things. You just look at Rayon as an example. He's really grown into the game. I tasked him and Meadow particularly, who I thought were excellent against Guildford, to really get involved in our attacks, which they did. Liam's obviously constantly organising, and again, I think they were excellent as a collective, but particularly the back four. I'm delighted for their first clean sheet, and Callum, obviously.
And really, towards the end of the game, looked like we were going to possibly win that game today.
Yeah, we were going slightly uphill second half, and we always got a goal in us. So when that's the case, you just want to shut the back door and shock. The one time we get the clean sheet, we can't quite get that goal. So listen, that's football, but that takes us into sort of 10 points. And that was a task. You make sure we sort of go into double figures, and then obviously we're prepared for Tuesday, a breakaway from the league, and then obviously our next league game against Shearwater, which we feel we can do well there. Okay,
and the all-important question for the fans. I mean, firstly, how were the fans today, from your perspective?
Really, really impressed. They got behind us. You can always hear them behind the goal, and in and around the ground. So that was massive for us, for the boys. I'd like to think that they enjoyed the game today. Yes, it was a 0-0, but in terms of the performance, I think there was a lot to be encouraged by. And they turned out in their numbers. I'm not sure what the numbers was, but I was quite surprised. Off the back of the Farnham one, how close can we get to that as well? But there were quite a few here.
Over 300 again today.
Wow, there you go. So it just goes to show people are obviously they're starting to buy in, and hopefully that keeps growing. But it's up to us to obviously keep pushing it and making sure we're doing things right on the field.
And October, a few cup games, a few league games. How are you feeling about October, the month of October?
Yeah, look, there's a lot of games and the Tuesdays are coming in. But you know what? I think we've got, like, for example, we didn't get anyone on today, and it just gives us a chance to sort of rest one or two, but have a look at one or two. And from a fitness point of view, they need match sharpness. So, it's an opportunity, but, we want to do well in the cup competitions. That builds momentum. We'll use that game on Tuesday. Can we look to go back to back? So, from a mental point of view, it's good. But again, like I said, we want to do well in them competitions, but it does give us a chance to change things slightly, and then one we're looking forward to.
Great. And today, who's your player of the match?
It could be
tough one.
Tough one. Today's really tough. I thought Rayon was excellent. He got it last game. Meadow was excellent, getting back in. Liam was. I think Josh Nunes. I think Josh going back there, he won all these headers. I thought he was excellent. I thought he won his first contacts. I thought he was excellent going back there, and obviously him going back there, I think that might be the first time I've put him back there, either for a few weeks or this season, but clean sheet. So I thought he was excellent. I think he edges it because he won all these headers, and I think that gave us a platform back there. Missed that for a few weeks.
Superb. Thanks, Jermaine.
Cheers. Thanks.